Hello people, this is Moscarblog and in front of me is the brand new Mercedes-Benz GLE 53 AMG. And what might seem like a boring car because it has like 435 horsepower without the mild hybrid system and it's such a big tank, it's actually pretty fun because this thing might be the best sounding AMG and value for money you can actually get right now. So people, the GLE 53 AMG, unlike the GLE 63 AMG, the bumper mainly remains unchanged from like a GLE with AMG package. We just get the Panamericana grille. The whole looks is unchanged. Apart from that, the rims and the exhaust, we have quad tailpipes on this one. But other than that, you have to see this thing like a premium GLE, not like the 63 AMG, which is a full flat AMG. This is a beautiful GLE with some horsepower and a beautiful sound from that straight six engine. We've got a 3-liter straight six petrol engine in this, producing 435 horsepower and 22 horsepower from the 48-volt mild hybrid system, which brings this car from 0 to 100 in 5.0 seconds. That's like 0.3 seconds faster than the pre-facelift, which has 5.3 seconds. And I think 5 seconds for such a big tank is actually enough. Let's go to the front here. Check this out. We've got the new beautiful facelifted lights here, the multi-beam LED, which I've showed you already on the GLE 450D Coupe, which we reviewed. We've got the Affalterbach star now here. This is for all the new AMG models. They all now get a Affalterbach AMG emblem on the hood. They don't get the black Mercedes star anymore. And I think it looks so good. AMGs look best in white with the combination of the night package. We've got the beautiful signature AMG rims, which I absolutely adore on this one. They look so good. 22-inch wheels on this one. The only thing I don't really like is how the brake caliper at the front looks. It looks like a brake caliper from the back. I also dislike this on the normal GLE, and this should be the normal GLE sporty brake. This is not the brake of the 63 AMG. We've got a Turbo 4MATIC Plus badge here. We've got those beautiful side steps here, giving it a more meaner look, a more serious SUV look. We've got the SUV variant here. We don't have the coupe. It depends on your tastes, which one you like. I like both. I really like both. And just look at this thing. I think it looks super good. It's a super nice family sporty car. It starts from 113,000 euros here in Germany, but you know, you can get that up pretty fast. So a car like this should be around 130,000, 140,000 euros. And I just think it looks super amazing. And the sound, you will see that in the drive, because the sound surprised me the most in this thing. It isn't the fastest, but the sound is absolutely amazing. The reason why this doesn't feel the fastest is because of the weight and the height of the car. This thing weighs a massive 2.375 tons. That's 2,375 kilograms. That's around 2.4 tons. And that's the weight of a G63 AMG. That's why this thing doesn't feel the fastest, but it still drives way better than a G63 AMG. The G-classes don't drive good in my opinion, and this thing drives way better, especially for the daily use. This thing is so amazing to drive. And well, I am surprised how much I like this car. Before we move on to the back though, I have to show you some details and features at the front. Look at this. This one, like on the normal GLE, as I've mentioned, is fake. This intake here, this is fake, but in the middle it's real. We've got our camera for our 360-degree camera system, and the sensors are hidden in the Distronic star. We've got a beautiful, the Panamericana grille actually has a function. As you can see, it cools everything behind it. It looks super amazing. The night package, the black mirrors, the black side here on the windows, the black things on the roof racks. It looks super good. I love this. I love white AMGs with black night package accents. Let's now move on to the back, because I think the back also looks super nice. So people, at the back of the GLE 53 AMG facelift, look at this. We've got the new facelifted lights. They kind of look like the lights on the A-Class, but that's what Mercedes does. The whole design language is like on the A-Class, but they still look super good and more modern on this GLE 53. This is what we got here, the beautiful quad tailpipes with that fake plastic diffuser. All this thing is actually plastic. Like, look at this here. This is all plastic, and it doesn't sound the most expensive. It doesn't sound the most expensive. It doesn't look the best, but these quad tailpipes do look perfect. They look absolutely magnificent. AMG badge, GLE 53 here written. It looks super good. We got these super nice wheel arches here that also give the car a meaner stance, a more aggressive looking back, and I absolutely like this car a lot. Let's open up the trunk here, check out the space we got. Since this isn't the coupe, we actually have a bit of more space here. Check this out, it's so big, and we can also fold down the seats here, giving us more space in this beautiful car. So people, I think that's enough of the exterior of the GLE 53 AMG. Let's now jump inside, talk you to the interior, and then take this thing out for a drive. So people, jumping in the back of the GLE 53 AMG, look at this. This looks so good. The seat at the back is so high quality. Leather and this beautiful Alcantara-like finish here. It looks so good. And let's jump inside. So people, inside here at the back, I got loads of knee space despite the seat being really far back. Look at this here for comparison. We've got loads of space, and we've got the beautiful panoramic roof here. We've got the beautiful Burmester here, the wooden finish, heated seats. We've got leather here, and it's such a nice place to spend time at the back of the GLE 53 AMG. We've got loads of space, of course a climate control, a climate zone for us, USB-C ports. Such a nice space, and let's now go to the front. So we've got this beautiful side step here, AMG here written, leather, beautiful, absolutely beautiful Napa leather. We've got the memory seats, the heated seats, the ventilated seats, and the button to control the passenger seat. Burmester audio in here. Everything looks and feels super nice. Maybe that underpart here is plastic, it doesn't feel nice at all, but this is super nice. Let's jump inside. Check out these amazing seats before we jump inside. AMG written here, beautiful leather and Alcantara. Everything is leather about this seat. It's so nice. Let's jump inside. People, firing up the ignition, we get the beautiful AMG controls here lightened up. We've got this beautiful gauge cluster that we can change, that we all know. We've got the classic, the sporty, everything is in here, and we can change it to our likings, how we prefer it. Beautiful ambient lighting in here. The new MBUX system with all the controls, an amazing looking passenger seat, the panoramic glass roof, and we've also got off-road cameras in this, which are super nice. Look at this. If I tap here, now I will get an off-road camera showing us what's underneath the car, which is also super nice. The parking cameras in here are self-explanatory, and they are also perfect actually to use. Look at this, we've got a 360-degree view of the whole car, which is absolutely amazing. I love it. And we even got tailpipes of the old 63 models. Look at this. What is this? We've got the car here in gray, and we can change to all the different views we want. The view from the side, the view from the back, basically everything. An amazing 360-degree camera system. The right thing here is to control this screen here, as you can see, and on the left we control this screen here in front of me. And without further talking, let's take this beautiful GLE 53 AMG out for a drive. So people, let's now start driving the GLE 53 AMG with 457 horsepower, 435 just from the engine, and we've got a 22 horsepower mild hybrid 48 volt system. And look at this, in the comfort, you still have an AMG sound, but it's super doable. It's not like it's too loud or something like this. It's actually quite nice, and you don't really feel a difference driving wise compared to the normal GLE. This thing, the suspension, the steering, everything, it feels just like a normal GLE. It isn't way stiffer or anything like that. It's perfectly drivable. So people, driving it from A to B, it's just like your normal GLE. It is super comfortable. You are really sitting high. You have a really nice seating position. You see everything. The interior here is beautiful. The heated seats, ventilated seats. It's an absolutely amazing daily. But when you switch these buttons here to sport, it already wakes up and shifts down a gear, and it's got quite some punch. But it isn't the fastest. It's nowhere near 63 levels. But what this thing has is an absolutely amazing soundtrack. Look at this. If I put it now into the Sport Plus, check this out. Pop. Did you hear that? It's popping and banging like crazy. Look at this. Pop, pop, pop. Look at this. Those are so loud pops, it's unbelievable. Also got a little upshift bang. What a pop this was! It's just popping and banging constantly. The pull isn't the greatest, of course. I'm feeling this. It doesn't feel really fast, but the sound, wow! It's just constantly popping and banging. This is the best sounding AMG. I can't, it's not getting in my mind. How is a GLE 53 that barely even pulls like an AMG the best sounding AMG right now? It's so addictive. Okay, no one's behind me. Foot on the brake, foot on the gas. No launch control, but and the pops and the bangs, actually quite a decent pull, especially that first gear. But wow, I would have never thought that the GLE 53 is probably the best sounding AMG. Look at this, full throttle. Now I lift off. Let's open this roof here and see what we listen, or we hear, I mean. Yeah, it's unbelievable. This is pre-OPF sound in a 2024 model. You just get addictive to pulling the second gear all the time. Let's get out of the manual and give it full throttle here. It's got a good pull, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't particularly feel fast. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like an AMG fast. It's maybe A35 levels of speed. 0 to 100 is quite decent actually with 5.0 seconds. But above from that, I don't think it's the fastest car out there. Check out this rear camera we have. I absolutely loved it. I showed it to you. The steering wheel. These cars at night, or when there is little light, like now it's not night, but they look so nice with the ambient lightings and everything lightened up here. They are absolutely a nice place to spend time in. The pops and bangs don't stop. Some cars, they tend to overheat or make the pops away by software. This thing here, it doesn't. It's so insane sounding. I'm so sorry for the engine, but... And by the way, it's charging whilst you are driving like that, which is also pretty fun. Let's put it back into the comfort and drive with it comfortably. It's now completely silent again, perfect for the daily use. No annoying noises, no annoying sound whatsoever. It's just a nice SUV for your daily needs. I absolutely love it. It's luxurious, it looks good. 113k is the starting price, or 112,500 euros, and honestly, it's worth it. It's actually worth it. It's a pretty decent car. Let's try a launch control here again. Okay, let's go. Oh. The first gear is super punchy. So people, if you consider it that a C63 e-Performance is around 140k fully spec'd, you might as well just get this car here. You get the luxuries of a GLE. This sound here, which sounds definitely better than that 4-pod in the C63. You get a little decent pull. You are faster than all the cars on the road, obviously, but you are not 63 AMG levels fast, or 400. If you hear the figure of 457 horsepower, you would think that this is faster, but it probably feels around 350 horses, if I'm now completely just telling you from my, or around 400 horsepower, which is decent enough. You are getting a 53 AMG, you're not getting a 63S, but the sound in this is unbelievable. Like, it's actually crazy. This might be the best sounding AMG in the world right now for sale. Like in the SUV, I think it's definitely got more pops and bangs than a 63, but those have beautiful V8 rumbles. But other than that, I am seriously positively surprised about this car. And let's give it full throttle here. Kick down, and got a decent pull. It's got a decent pull, but the sound is the thing which makes this car more fun. Always those pops and bangs. Insane sound. So people, I hope you enjoyed the review of the 2024 GLE 53 AMG. Make sure to check out my channel for more supercars, AMGs, everything. I've reviewed so many beautiful cars. Make sure to check it out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.